All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Friday Five. I'm Ben Rosart, joined this week by Jasmine Rachal, who is a junior on our Concordia women's basketball team. Jazz, thanks so much for joining us this week.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We're going to bounce 5 questions your way. So the first one, here we go. You have mentioned to me before that you're a huge fan of NBA All-Star point guard Chris Paul. What stands out to you about his game? And I'm curious, how many similarities potentially are there in your game and how you play compared to him?
Yeah, for sure. Well, my favorite thing about him is just his competitive edge. I think a lot of people don't like him for that reason. I think sometimes they think he takes things a little bit too seriously, but I think he takes it just the right amount of serious. He goes out every single game trying to win, regardless of who's on his team or who's on the other team. And I think for me, that's something that I really try to model is regardless of who we're playing, like it's my job and my teammates' jobs to go out there and give our 100% effort every single time we're on the floor and to have the best matchup possible when we can and just to really attack the game with a really competitive mindset and always thinking that we're going to win.
It's been a joy to watch you and your teammates the last couple of years, and it's obvious that you do attack the rim quite a bit, but that's not all. You're not that's not the only thing you do, obviously. But I was looking at the record books over the summer, and you currently hold the program record for career free throw percentage, shooting right around 85% from the line. So I have to ask you, how would you describe your free throw routine, and did you model it after Chris Paul or someone else in particular?
No, I didn't model it after Chris Paul. My freshman year of high school, we used to have this thing called a hoopathon, and it was like a fundraiser, and however many free throws you made, like a donor would give you a certain amount of money for it. And my freshman year, I played at Woodbridge High School down the street from here, and I got second place in that, and I was really upset about it. So after that, I kind of just made it like I don't know, a goal of mine to be a really great free throw shooter. And I hope I continue to get better and hopefully can get that percentage a lot higher because they're free shots and every single point counts in a game. So I just try to take it really seriously every time I get to the line.
That was a great answer as well. Okay, next question. I have to ask about this as well. You wrote an awesome piece for the Sideline Post this summer. You touched upon a number of topics in that, including kind of your path to coming to Concordia, the recruiting process in Division II, Division I, and also you spoke about being a biracial student athlete. How do you feel you have found your identity here at Concordia, especially over the last couple of years, your identity and your voice in the last few months in particular?
Yeah. So this year I'm actually on the SAAC board as the diversity and inclusion representative, and I'm really excited about that because the summer was really crazy just with all the protests going on, and it really affected my family in a lot of ways. And the Sideline Post is run by one of my really close friends and also one of her close friends who I competed with against in high school. And it's an awesome platform where athletes are using their voices to talk about a number of issues, not just, being biracial, but mental health, eating disorders, all different kinds of things. And I kind of am hoping to bring something like that into SAAC where athletes have the opportunity to speak on their, things that are bothering them and things that they're going through during their athletic careers. But I just have really dove in deep here at Concordia in my spirituality, going to Bible studies and trying to really connect with others around me because Concordia is a pretty diverse campus, I feel, not in regards to just ethnicity, but also religion, sexual orientation. There's all different kinds of things here. And I think it's just been really eye-opening to see how welcoming and loving and just how everybody here on this campus really cares about each other. And that's been, really nice, especially during times like these.
Again, very well said, Jasmine. No, absolutely. Right now we're living in the middle of a history chapter. It's pretty obvious. It's a very different year. It's a very different time. We all are adapting as best we can. 10 years from now, how do you think we will look back at the year 2020?
Well, 10 years from now, this year's definitely going to be, in the history books and for probably not so good reasons. But I think that it's also going to really help develop, our future generations, and it's hopefully going to, teach them right from wrong and just continue to put them on a path towards being better, because we clearly need to be better in all sorts of different areas. So I just pray that, we all learn from this year, and that hopefully, things will start, trending positive, because we all need some positivity right now.
My last question is, what's one of your favorite memories here at Concordia? And it's a tradition I always like to end with here, Friday Five.
One of my favorite memories at Concordia is probably the Midnight Madness experience. Both years, it's been really fun. I'm guessing we're not going to have that this year, just in light of everything going on, so I'm a little bummed about that. But it's always been super fun seeing everybody get together and just having just a fun night and staying up late and getting to do some basketball activities and having everybody cheer on. I think all sports bring people together. I think basketball, a lot of people enjoy watching it. Even if you really don't know what's going on, like, you're still kind of aware of what's going on. So I really enjoy that aspect in memory here at Concordia.
Well, thank you again so much for your time, Jazz, and really appreciate all the things you said, and looking forward to seeing you guys out on the court. And say hi to your roommate for me. I made the cameo in the background.
I will.
It's all good. Appreciate you, Jazz. Thanks so much.
Thank you.